Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Thank you for coming to Stack Up here at GSA. My name's Scotchandtieguy. I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Stadium run here for you today. This is round 1 of the Gym Leader Castle, and it's a pretty chill run. Pretty relaxed, pretty chill, which is why I really like this run. This is a run that I think anyone who likes Pokemon should take a shot at. If you have Pokemon Stadium, if you grew up playing Pokemon Stadium, this is the run for you because it's super chill, it's super relaxed. It's very random, so it can be a little bit frustrating as far as that goes. But if you're into a chill run and you just want to kind of, if you're tiptoeing your way into speed running and you love Pokemon, this is your run. Please make sure to donate during. We've got 2 hours, but it's going to be about 2 hour long run where I'm going to try to keep it to about an hour and 45 minutes, hour 50, but things can happen and I'll point it out along the way. But let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. If nobody knows Discord for Pokemon, I'm going to be using the notes from speedrun.com, which is by Nyx. And Nyx has been doing a really good job keeping up with the just the strategies for this, that sort of thing. So if you want to follow along, you can use the Nyx's notes that I'm using. He's updated them a lot, and so I'm gonna kind of stray from the notes that he's given us, because a lot of the stuff is for like going very fast, and you know the fastest time that we have on speedrun.com is 1:34.28 by Dr. Sprinkles. Using these updated strats, I'm going to be using a lot more consistent strats, starting from Giovanni, working our way backwards, and then heading into the castle there to take on the Elite Four. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and set ourselves up to take on Giovanni. Now, the run doesn't start until I pick my team, and we already have all the teams set up and ready to go for each of the gyms. I'm going to be going with my team right here, number 6, Nidoking, Electrode, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Articuno, and Zapdos to start out. We're going to be using Thunder a lot, which has a 75% chance of hitting, which can kill the run, but we're going to go ahead and get started here. So everyone, again, please make sure to donate. Please make sure to donate. Stack up for veteran mental health, of course. Hugely important, supporting our veterans. You know, they support us in such a big way, helping defend us, helping, you know, to keep peace around the world, that sort of thing. And when they come back, you know, they're dealing with PTSD. Maybe some of them come back missing limbs, you know, coming back with purple hearts, you know, on their chest, that sort of thing, and they need our support more than anything. So make sure to donate if you can. I know Milo's going to be in and out reading donations, so please, we've got plenty of time. We've got 2 hours to do this. Please make sure to donate. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1. All right. I hit the timer a little bit early there. Should have hit it when I hit OK, but that's fine. No big deal. Just the difference of a second or two. Electrode, Jolteon, and Articuno to start. And typically we would go with Thunder, but we're going to go with Zapdos, excuse me. But I'm actually going to use Electrode here because he has the ability to use Self-Destruct. Let's see if this hits. And we got a crit. Not really necessary, but you know what? That's okay. We're moving on. We took care of the first one here. I like Self-Destruct because it's consistent, because we can have the potential for like Golbat or Parasect. Parasect is the big one that's going to cause a problem if he comes along, because Thunder doesn't really affect him that much. And there, of course, there's that 75% that we just love. That 75% hit rate with Thunder, and we're paralyzed. So off to a great start here in the first the first battle. Amazing start, of course. And the crit! And that's down. So we're going to go and head on over to Articuno. Because Articuno knows Ice Beam. So not very lucky here with the start. Ice Beam, very, very good against Parasect, which is good. So in case we do see Parasect come out, we'll have Articuno to do that. Just hope that we don't get paralyzed here, and we won't. Body Slam doesn't do too much. Articuno. Pretty great when it comes to that Ice Beam. Not going to do it on the first shot. That's fine. It's okay. Again, we're just looking for consistency here. Just looking to get through the gym. That's it. RNG not on our side at all. As long as we're not paralyzed, it's fine. Ice attacks are good against the other Pokemon as well. Golbat in particular. Parasect especially, though. So, off to a pretty good start. Not amazing start, but a good enough of a start.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
He's going to use Double Edge. Again, Articuno, the absolute tank. Doing what needs to be done, you know? Getting through it, super effective. And just like that, we are done. First trainer out of the way. Not a great start, but that's what a marathon run is. You typically you would have reset with that sort of a start, but it's okay. We're good. Next up, we're going to pick Jolteon, Nidoking, and Zapdos. Nidoking is going to be good in case we get Magneton. But of course, that Thunder is going to be the main thing that we're going to be using here. And of course, Magneton comes out. Absolute amazing start. So we're going to have to pull out Nidoking. And we're just going to hope that a Fearow doesn't show up. Because if Fearow shows up, then we're in a lot of trouble. Because we're going to attempt to use Earthquake here. Good. So no Fearow, which is nice. If the trainer had Fearow, they would have pulled him out because they know we have Earthquake. Haven't had that not take out Magneton in a long time. Usually that's a one-hit kill. That's fine. And we're going to use Double Kick just in case something else comes out. And we are good. Just looking for consistency. That's it. That's all we're looking for. Personally, I have a 141 in this, using the strats that I'm using here. Again, the world record is a 134. Using those much faster strats. Lickitung is another tank in this game. A couple of tanks. Crit! The luck is now on our side, friends. The luck is now on our side. Amazing. Unfortunately, he does know that double team. So we will not be using Earthquake here. We're going to use Double Kick. Hopefully that works. Nope, that misses. And that's the one problem here with Lickitung is that double team. And for whatever reason, we'll go ahead and use Earthquake here just to try make an attempt here because we're so low on health. But unfortunately, whenever any evasive moves are used, they're just escalated to such a degree in Pokemon Stadium. So Sand Attack, Double Team, any of those kind of moves, just aggressively overpowered moves. Hitmonchan We'll probably we'll make an attempt here. We'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. We'll see if this works. Nidoking, the man, the myth, the legend, a crit. My friends, 4 health. I've never. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen this before. This is absolutely tragic. Nidoking going down to a Hitmonchan on 4 health. Yes, it's always like a reversed name, or like the beginning and the end of the name are flipped, or something strange like that. Enemy, yeah. So it's just so that you don't mix them up. That's it. And you'll notice that the opponent's Pokemon are all kind of discolored to a certain degree. But heading out of trainer number 2. Lab Man going down onto the cool boy. We're going to go Zapdos, Jolteon, Electrode. And the reason that we go Zapdos, Jolteon, Electrode is because Cool Boy has a Zapdos as well. And that Zapdos knows Thunder. So you're going to see right now exactly why we choose Zapdos. Our Zapdos is always going to outspeed the other Zapdos. And the other Zapdos is going to use Thunder Wave. And we don't want to be paralyzed. Like, that's the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen. So our Zapdos and Cool Boy's Zapdos is going to use Thunder. And of course, we got that 75% hit rate. It's going to miss the first time. We are having not very good luck with Thunder today. They aren't either, so that's fine. That's just about 45 seconds lost there for no reason. We're just going to spam Thunder until this is pretty bad. This is not good. This is not a good start at all. Oh my lord. Okay, here we go. Please hit. Please hit. This needs to hit here. Finally a hit. We really want to crit. We really want this to crit because, you know, just going on like this forever isn't great. And I do need to use Substitute again here because the Zapdos will use Thunder Wave. And again, being paralyzed, not a good option. You know what? I'm going to reach out to chat. I'm going to see chat. Should I just go for Thunder here on out? Let me know. Let me know if you think I should just go for it. Just gun it with Thunder. Even if that Zapdos' Thunder hits, should I just try? Should I just make an attempt? Even if my Substitute breaks, should I just do it or should I not? Crit! Doesn't matter anymore. I've got that crit in the bag. That Zapdos is out. Usually it takes 3 Thunders for that Zapdos to go down, but with a crit, gets him out of there real quick. Very nice. Clefable. Now this is another tank here. We are again begging for a crit here because otherwise this will go on for a very long time. No crit, but it hit, so it's fine. Seismic Toss. The Substitute has the ability to take that. Unfortunately, it does break this time. But we'll go ahead with Thunder. Hopefully the 2 misses at the beginning will help my rolls, and it does, and Clefable is gone. Thank the Lord.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon.
All right, one more Pokemon to go.
Oh, it's Tentacruel.
Cruelster, also known as Tentacruel. Again, just spamming Thunder. That's it. And usually I have a Thunder counter showing how many Thunders I've hit and how many I've actually attempted. So I really like the Thunders in chat. Keep that up. Every time I use Thunder, go ahead and use it. All right, on to Giovanni. Now, this has never changed in the notes, but we're going to just go with Articuno and use Ice Beam all the way through. There are things that we can do in case Articuno goes down, but that Ice Beam is going to be our most effective weapon through this gym, through the gym leader. So Articuno, Electrode, and Vaporeon are going to be our choices here. We'll pull out excuse me, not Zapdos. We're gonna pull out Electrode. Oh, I didn't hit the. Oh, well. We're gonna have to pick this on the fly because I accidentally hit the wrong button. This is. I completely hit the wrong button. So this is gonna be on the fly. Mistakes do happen. Okay. Uh-oh, this is not good. Thunder. So we're gonna have to pull out. This is first mistake of the run. This is not good. Game needs to be turned up a tad. I'll turn it up a little bit for you guys. Turn it up just a tad. Hopefully, let me know if that might be a little too high. We'll go right there. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so this is very bad. Yep. I started talking too much. Got a little nervous. Okay, we just need this to hit, which it will, thank God.
What's that? It's doubly effective. Sparks are flying.
And unfortunately, I have. Oh my goodness, this isn't good. This is not good. This is not good at all. I gotta think this through real quick here.
There, it's a hit.
I've got Electrode and I've got Zapdos, which is absolutely the worst combination. Let's think here. I'm gonna pull out Zapdos. Let's see here. Because I'm thinking on the fly now. This might not. Okay, we're gonna try Sky Attack. Hopefully this works. We'll see. It does no surf. I just didn't pick it at the moment. Thinking on the fly again.
What'll it do?
Okay, hopefully this Sky Attack works. This is not great.
What now? The attack wasn't effective.
Oh man, this is just not good at all.
What's this? Yeah, it's a hit.
We may have to go through this at gym again.
One is succeeding an inch.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think here.
For the next attack.
It has a Persian, which is fine.
What's that?
This is not good at all. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
In this battle.
I hit the wrong button at just the. I thought I had it.
That was weak.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be it, guys. We're gonna have to redo this whole thing probably. Wow. What a furious battle! Just absolutely awful.
There's a distinct
I already pulled that out. Okay.
remaining Pokemon.
Off to a terrible start.
It's electric.
Okay.
There's only one Pokemon
Nerves got the best
against
of me.
three.
Okay. Let's go with
The battle
Swift.
has become one-sided.
See if Swift can do the job here.
What now? Boom!
And a crit doesn't do it. Oh man, this is probably the end right here.
Perfect day.
Yep, that's it. Okay, we're gonna have to restart.
It's a one-hit
Restart, and that's exactly what we didn't want to happen. Completely my fault.
and there goes the battle.
And here's the unfortunate part about Pokemon Stadium runs, is that there's no resetting. As soon as you go down, you have to start from the beginning. So, welcome to the absolute glory that is Pokemon Stadium runs. So we're going to start from scratch, unfortunately. Let me make sure I've got the right gym leader here. Goodness gracious, I apologize, folks. I'm looking like a complete noob. That's what happens, man. Sometimes, I mean, that just kills the run completely. Starting from scratch, and here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, for a real timer this time. I apologize, Milo, for my absolute inadequacy. You guys get to see that again. All right, Electrode, Jolteon, Articuno. Picking it correctly this time.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series.
Absolute
A
mad
decisive
lad
victory
speed.
is expected.
And maybe we'll get a better start here, folks. Maybe we'll get a better start. Okay. So anyway, first trainer, again, not too bad, nothing big. And of course we miss again. Watch me get paralyzed right here. Yep, of course. All right, let's go ahead and do self-destruct just in case. Maybe we'll survive this. We probably won't, though. Same exact start. Yep, same exact start. Okay, we're going to go Articuno again. That was a marathon run and a half.
What Pokemon
yeah.
Fighting next?
All right. Back at it with Articuno, of course.
Pokemon are entirely different types.
Absolute mad lad.
What's this?
Literally the exact same start. Anyway,
There's the attack.
this is the reason why a lot of people avoid this run is because it's such heavy RNG. It's very laid back. Like literally all I'm doing is just pressing a couple buttons and then I'm letting the game play. So for like 75% of the game, you're not really doing anything at all. I'm just sitting here waiting for attacks to go through, that sort of thing. But I enjoy this run for that exact crit when you don't need it. Of course, welcome to Pokemon Stadium runs. But that's the reason why I like this run so much. You know, I grew up playing this game. It's such a chill game. It's very relaxed, you know, that sort of thing. So, you know, that's why I picked this game up. Initially was playing, you know, Super Mario 64 and a little bit of Donkey Kong, that Speedrun. But I wanted something chill, and this is chill. This is very relaxed. A very relaxed run. Alright, Ice Beam on Golbat. We know how that worked last time. I think we have a Parasect behind it because typically you would have seen something else before Golbat. So I suspect we'll see a Parasect, and this is exactly why you have Articuno here. And it's a Dugtrio, actually. Interesting. So this actually works out fine because we do have a Jolteon in the back there. Double Edge. We should survive this. No, we won't. Okay, so we do have to pull out Jolteon. And of course we've got Thunder. So we might have to reset here if we go down. I doubt we'll go down that, though. Fun fact about Pokemon Stadium on English version. This is actually Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Japanese version. Crit there, so we're getting out of the first trainer, thank God. But yeah, so this is actually Pokemon Stadium 2. Pokemon Stadium 1 was on Japanese, and it didn't have any of the legendary Pokemon. We had just the base. But this was Pokemon Stadium 2 for the Japanese. Alright, next gym, Jolteon, Nidoking, and Zapdos. Making sure I'm hitting the correct buttons from here on out. And again, we're going to be riding Thunder unless we see that Magneton, and hopefully we don't see a Fearow. But, yeah, no, this is technically Pokemon Stadium 2 on Japanese, and Pokemon Stadium 2 for us is actually Pokemon Stadium 3 for them. So we don't want to see a swap out here, which we won't, so we don't have a Magneton waiting. We want this to hit, and it will miss. That 75% is just absolutely deadly in this run. And it makes or breaks a lot of runs. This Thunder missing 75% or missing 25% of the time. And sometimes it feels like it doesn't miss 25% of the time. It feels like it misses more like 45 to 50% of the time. And that's not great. Thunder one more time. Let's get some Thunders in chat. Hopefully this hits. Oh my lord. See, 3 misses in a row, and so Jolteon's going to go down here. We're going to have to pull out Zapdos. And this is just Pokemon Stadium runs, man. This is the FYI, this is the worst possible scenario for Pokemon Stadium runs. I did a Pokemon Stadium run a couple of weeks ago, and we got a 155, so not too bad.
This battle is still up in the air.
No, so actually most Pokemon Stadium runs are going to be rentals, just because you can change what Pokemon you use, that sort of thing. So to keep everything even, we try to use, you know, we try to keep it even. 70%. 70% of the time it hits. Feeling like 10% right now. Watch us go ahead and hit every single one here on out. Lickitung. And we'll use double team. So not great because double team raises evasiveness. So on top of the 70% hit rate with Thunder, now we're kind of going up against that evasiveness now. And here we go with the misses. And double team again. So again, you're just kind of at the will of the game at this point in the dice roll, which is really unfortunate. So that, again, worst case scenario coming in here, guys. Oh boy. So we're just rolling in here. A crit with Blizzard. Fortunately, our legendary birds are tanks. Thunder again, please hit. It misses, and it's going to use Blizzard, and this is probably going to take out our Zapdos. And that misses, thank God. So far we've missed 3 in a row. And switching to Nidoking would be a terrible idea here because of that Blizzard attack. It is very effective against Nidoking, and we wouldn't want that to affect it. And we're frozen solid. This is literally the worst case scenario. This is the absolute worst that could happen here, unfortunately. Zapdos is going to go down. And we'll switch over to Nidoking, and hopefully Nidoking can get it done. The only thing that can possibly go wrong is... Oh, if the earthquake misses, this is not good. Hopefully this means that RNG will be on our side late game. We'll see. Okay, so Lickitung's gonna go down, thank God. Fearo's out of the way, so we don't have to worry about that at all. There's no Magneton, which isn't great. And we have a potential to have Hitmonchan, Poliwrath, and Kabutops. It will be Hitmonchan. This literally worst case scenario here, folks. Usually you reset here. Most Pokemon Stadium runners are going to reset at this point. But we're marathon running. We have to push through it. Uses double team. Again, these evasive moves are absolute OP moves in this game. For the enemy, at least. Not so much for us. Thankfully, we're getting out Nidoking, the savior. Okay, so moving on. Hopefully we can get some better RNG here on out, folks. But please, again, just a reminder, make sure to donate here. Again, going to our veterans to help them out. Really important to help those folks out coming back, you know, from difficult situations, you know, dealing with PTSD. That sort of thing. Wounded warriors especially. Again, we're going with Zapdos here. So please, if you have the ability to, please donate. And
battle can we expect to see? They strike fighting poses. It created a substitute. It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click.
Alright, here we go. Zapdos versus Zapdos again. Hopefully RNG is on our side. Crit would be nice. Good start.
What now?
We'll use Thunder, but that misses, so a little bit of good RNG so far. Everyone, hopefully we get a crit here. We'll see, though. No crit, but on low health. So far, so good. That hits. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to play it safe and use a substitute. We've been playing. We are doing good so far. And someone made a good point earlier. Yes. So if we're on less than half health, the Zapdos will not use Thunder Wave. But it doesn't matter. We got out 3 in a row. 3 in a row. So we missed like 10 in a row back there. Now we've got 3 in a row here. So we're on our way in the right direction, which is exactly what we want. Pinsir, not great, but we'll go ahead and use Thunder here. And one problem that we do have in the Pokemon Stadium community with speedruns, and it's going to be a good hit, which is nice. So on our way in the right direction. One thing that you got to be careful of is when you hit your buttons, because if you hit them too fast, it actually can misclick. So you saw that earlier with Pinsir when I used Thunder there. Crit! Oh my gosh. 5 in a row Thunder hits. 5 in a row. Didn't need to switch out. Used the substitute at the right point in time. We are golden, folks. We're on our way. I'm not going to hit... Okay. Articuno, Electrode, Vaporeon. Okay? I'm going to make sure this time that I hit the correct buttons. Continue. All right. We're going to hit the right buttons this time. We are not going to have an issue here. Okay. Articuno, Vaporeon, Electrode. There we go.
This is it. The final gym leader, Giovanni, the dawn of ground Pokemon. The challenger has to work hard for the win.
All right, here we go.
Savage attack. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What will the trainer do now? Major damage! The heated battle rages on. Firefly!
So far, so good. A little burn, super effective. Not too bad against Articuno, though. Gonna go ahead and hit Ice Beam there.
What's that? A savage hit!
Okay.
Wow!
And so we'll get out of there, and we do have the Vaporeon in the background, so it's not too bad of a situation.
What will the next Pokemon be?
It is going to be determined. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to Electrode.
Make up for lost ground. The Pokemon are entirely different types. Here's a Pokemon change.
Because we do not want our... Oh,
Vaporeon.
hitting the wrong button again. Don't know how I did that, but whatever, it's fine.
What's this? Nail the weak spot.
And Slash always crits, so no need to worry about that, really.
How will this swap affect the outcome? Another Pokemon change. Oh, it's Electric.
All right. Off to another great start.
What now? What's the weak spot?
And we're going to go ahead and
How
use
will
self-destruct
the swap
here.
Pokemon fight?
Switching to the wrong Mon for content, of course. That's exactly what the reason was.
Down.
Keeping it tight.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Here's a Pokemon change. How will the type difference
All right,
affect
Aurora
the
Beam. Gonna go ahead and try to take this Persian out.
powerful strike?
slash always crits, so you don't have to worry about that too much.
What's that?
Persian is not good. Okay. This is not a good situation now. We're in a very bad spot.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Uh-oh.
Right. Thunderbolt. Smack the weak spot.
Okay.
Hey,
Tight
it's
situation now.
down.
Very tight situation.
There's only one Pokemon
Oh
left
my
to
goodness.
serve. There's nothing left.
Okay,
to serve.
hopefully we can get ourselves
It's got
out
a
of this.
nasty burn. Can it tough it out? It's
And I
one
don't think we're going
Pokemon
to.
against two now.
So, okay.
What a splash! Hit the
Okay. This is terrible. This is, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just move on from Giovanni. This is all part of what happens here, unfortunately. Not terrible. This is not good at all. Oh God, I don't know how to. Unfortunately, man, this is just not. I'm having horrible luck, guys.
In true marathon style.
Yeah.
On the bright side, we do have a $5 donation from Alex. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, guys, keep those donations coming in. We are supporting Stack up here, who we're supporting them in their mission to help veteran mental health through gaming. You can share in the chat and find out all about that as we are approaching the $1,200 mark. Thank you guys so much. Keep enjoying the run and keep the donations coming in.
Here comes the first of
All right, we're just gonna move on.
should be within
We may not be able to complete this run now just because of the fact that this has just been so awful. This is the absolute worst luck I've ever had. I've never had such terrible luck with this. I've never had such a problem. I apologize to everyone. Like, this is not going well at all. I hope you appreciate the content, though. Hopefully we can have some good luck from here on out, though.
There's been major action already.
Jinx to start out. We're really just gonna roll with Jinx here.
Oh, it's Hitmonlee.
And using Psychic, if Nidoking comes out, we'll use Ice Punch. Genuinely apologize, though, for just how awful this is going. This is Pokemon Stadium runs for you. I don't know what to say other than that. But first trainer usually is pretty easy. I would have said that to begin with Giovanni, but obviously that hasn't gone as planned. This game is brutal. It takes no prisoners.
The battle has become one-sided.
And this is how it's supposed to go. Right here. And of course I can't get through Giovanni, but I get through the first trainer, no problems.
One-hit wonder.
So,
And there goes the battle.
anyway, here we go. Moving on. All right, next we're going to pull out Zapdos, Jolteon, and Starmie. And we're going to be using Zapdos for that substitute again, because Hypno uses a attack that uses that puts us to sleep. So good start here with Slowbro or Broenza. Thunder again at 70% hit rate. Guys, I genuinely apologize. I have no. This is the absolute worst problem I've ever had. I've had like month periods where I've been able to at least get through a marathon just fine.
Down. That didn't take much. That defeat means a Pokemon.
But anyway, moving on.
Oh, it's
Poliwrath, very good.
This is a fight between two.
So the big thing here is we don't want to see Alakazam. Alakazam can cause a problem for us. And the Thunder continues to miss. Hydro Pump does have the ability to miss, but of course it doesn't because it's the opponent.
Neither one is conceding
Yes, the marathon, of course. And it's funny because I did like 4 or 5 practice runs before this, and I got through every single one of them just fine.
Gone! It's a one-hit
The only problem I had was with Blaine, really. Every other run was perfectly fine. I just breezed through it, so I genuinely don't know what's going on. RNG, though, man. RNG is not good. So far, RNG is good on my side, though, in this gym, though, so no Hypno and no Alakazam, which is exactly what you want. You want nothing but those water types because of, obviously Thunder is just so effective. So, but there we go. Trainer number 2. Moving on. Just a reminder, please donate. Moving on, though. Zapdos, Nidoking, and Starmie for this nerd. And this nerd does cause some problems. And it's kind of a fun one, I think. Because we're going to utilize Zapdos's substitute again. Because this one, the first 2 Pokemon just decide that we're going to blow up. And this is actually the perfect scenario. Now the RNG is on our side. Because what you want is that Golem to start out. Because obviously Golem tanks that Thunder. He has an Electrode, he has a Snorlax, he has an Executor, which can be a problem. And but he also has a Muck and a Cloyster. That Golem is the important one to go first, though. Muck, that's good as well. Gonna use substitute again, but this because he'll use self-destruct once again. Pretty simple. I like how Chazu is in chat just telling me how bad of a player I am. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you just telling everyone how bad I am. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need that. I need to be humbled constantly. Constantly being humbled. Okay. So, in this situation, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to use Sky Attack here. It has a 76.9% chance of one-hit KOing. So hopefully that'll be on our side. Hopefully we get a crit here. Super effective, of course. And oh my, 3 HP. Man, just unnecessary crit, but okay. We'll go ahead and pull out Starmie.
What will the next Pokemon
Go ahead and pull out Starmie here, folks.
Oh, it's Starmie.
We'll use we'll use really anything at this point is gonna hit. We'll use Bubble Beam just for kicks and giggles, just to get through. And now the last big problem is Blaine. And here's the thing, this game is just, it's torture because we are going to use Tentacruel. Tentacruel has Hydro Pump, but the thing is, if Hydro Pump misses, we're in deep trouble. Now we do use Starmie, which has Bubble Beam, but it's not as effective as that Hydro Pump. So Tentacruel needs to really pull it through here. Let's go Tentacruel, Starmie, Jolteon. C down for that Hydro Pump. And I've been checking just to make sure because I've been worried. Should have used Minimize. Alright, we're going to make sure it's Hydro Pump. Okay. Stomp. No biggie.
Here's the first move.
Tentacruel is a tank. We just need Hydro Pump to hit.
Hydro Pump.
Good.
Whoa, looks
First
like
Hydro
bad
Pump hits.
Pokemon choice.
We'll see about this second Hydro Pump.
The word go. There's been major action already.
All right.
Oh,
Clefable.
it's Clefable.
Not great, because Clefable's a tank.
Difference affect that.
But we'll use Hydro Pump again. It's okay. No need to worry just yet.
Heavy damage. Into Thunder Wave.
Okay, we are paralyzed,
Sparks are flying in this heated
but we'll keep
match.
using Hydro Pump here.
Savage attack. Smack the weak spot.
Okay. And it did. Ah,
Paralyzed
goodness.
on the
Okay.
spot. Fireworks are
Not
flying in this
great.
battle. Right, Thunderbolt.
We'll see if Tentacruel can. And it's a crit, of course.
Oh!
All right, we're going to switch to Jolteon. The reason why I'm going to switch to Jolteon is
What
because
Pokemon will be
Thunder
fighting next?
against Charizard is going to be very, very
Oh, it's
effective
Jolteon.
and has the potential
This
to
is a
one-hit
fight
KO.
between two different types of Pokemon.
And we're just going to hope that this Thunder hits. And it does. Oh, 1 HP! Oh my gosh, this game takes no prisoners, man. It's just brutal. This game is just brutal.
The intense battle
This is,
continues.
I am telling you, I'm going to be completely honest, folks. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete a run. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete a run because we're just having such a bad time here. It's literally the worst RNG I've ever had.
It's
Ever.
paralyzed on the spot. The heated battle rages
I don't know
on.
what to tell you guys. I feel really bad, honestly. I feel so bad because I had practice runs and everything was great. Everything was fine. All right, so we're just gonna pray that we don't see
Perfect game.
a Charizard.
Wow.
If we do, there's a potential that
There's only one Pokemon left
we
to
won't make
reserve.
it through this gym. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, okay.
Stock is 2-1. The 10th battle
Earthquake.
continues.
All right.
Earthquake. Super effective.
Yep. All right. It's gonna come down to Starmie, guys.
Down.
Just use full restore. Duh.
We're
Of
down to
course.
one Pokemon
Use
aside.
full restore. Okay.
Oh, it's Starmie.
The one saving grace here. Okay.
There's
If-
just one Pokemon aside now.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna pause for a moment. Should I use Thunder or should I use Bumblebeam? I'm gonna leave it up to chat. You tell me. Thunder or Bumblebeam? Oh my goodness.
Staring each other down.
Thunder or Bumblebeam, folks?
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
It's a thunder. Bumblebeam is a one hit. Well, we're gonna go ahead and use Bumblebeam. Here we go. We're gonna 61% chance to KO.
There's the attack.
61% chance. Nope, not gonna happen. It's gonna use Slash.
What's next? Hit the weak spot.
I think we can get out of here. We're gonna get out of here.
Neither one
We're gonna get out of here.
receiving an
We're
inch.
gonna get out. We're gonna get out. We're gonna get out.
Bumblebee.
And the crit! And the crit! Oh!
Now,
Oh my god!
that's it. Stage clear.
Legend! What a legend! The legend of Starmie. We finally got through a gym. We finally got through a gym. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving on. We're going to Sabrina. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. On to Sabrina. Jinx, Jolteon, and Nidoking to start out. My goodness. I feel like I've redeemed myself finally. Okay, Jinx, Jolteon, Starmie. Of course, first trainer in the gym is an easy clap every time. Psychic versus everyone else. Ice Punch against Rhyhorn and Dragonair. Very simple. This is good content. I'm glad that everyone else thinks that this is good content, because I feel like this is awful. But anyway, first hit, Machop, everything lowercase, easy clap, easy. All right, moving on. Next person, next Pokemon. What's it gonna be? Dragonair. We're gonna Ice Punch here. Do have the potential to freeze.
The Pokemon are entirely different.
I'm making sure that I'm hitting the right buttons. That way, we're not making any mistakes. It is going to take 2 hits here, unfortunately.
There it goes.
That's a crit. Please stop. Okay. Well, the RNG is back off our side.
We're waiting for the
No longer on our side at all. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what needs to happen? We need to donate for RNG. Donate for RNG. Please donate for RNG. I am begging everyone. This is the absolute...
earthquake.
Such bad RNG. Anyway, if we have the potential,
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
it should be fine. Unless Rhyhorn comes out.
Rhyhorn. The remaining Pokemon
Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's play this out. Let's have some fun with this. And it's a crit! And it's a crit! What a game. What an amazing game. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Easy first gym. Easy first trainer. All right. On to the next trainer. Burglar. This one, another easy one. It's going to be all fire types. So we're going to use Earthquake because that is obviously going to be the correct choice here. We will have Electrode as the backup. And Jolteon as well, but we're not going to need to use them. The only reason why you're going to need to use Jolteon or Electrode is in case you get Horn Drilled or you get trapped, which happens it's very unlikely. Taylor, super effective. Wins Pokemon Stadium 3. Oh my gosh. Such terrible luck. 3 health, man. 3! Fortunately, it bides, so this is just a time sink at this point. Just a waste of a turn, really, that's all it is. The RNG gods are not in my favor. They knew I was doing a run today, and they said, you know what? We don't like this guy. No longer like Scotchandtieguy. Get rid of him. All right. Everyone close their eyes. Don't watch. Don't watch. Horn Drill doesn't hit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Literally the worst RNG. I have never been hit by I haven't been hit by a Horn Drill in so long. I'm telling you, it's been the longest time that I've been hit by a Horn Drill. This is so bad. This is the worst RNG of all time. All right, we're going to use Thunder here. Roll out with Thunder. There's no way I get hit again by a Horn Drill. I can't believe this is so bad. This I can't help but laugh. Like, I hope that you guys appreciate how much pain I'm going through right now. Thank God Thunder is going through just fine. One shot incoming.
There's There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
All right.
It's Ponyta. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to 1.
Ponyta.
The 10th battle continues. There it goes.
Oh, it misses. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
What'll it do?
Let's see how much that
There,
hurts.
it's a hit.
You know what? For the content, we're gonna see if we can get a crit with the self-destruct here. For the content, we're gonna see if we can get a crit. Let's do it. Let's see it happen. Give me a crit. Crit! What? Let's go! For the content. Oh,
Wow, there's that.
baby.
There's both.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, I must. Okay, we're gonna calm it down here. We're gonna calm it down. We're gonna calm it down. Bring it down a couple notches. Nidoking once again. Jolteon and Jinx. The only problem here is if we see a Golbat come out, because Golbat is technically a flying type, and you know, Earthquake of course is a ground move, and as we all know, ground moves do not affect flying types. But for whatever reason, ghost types are super effective. It's super effective. So, yeah, the RNG is just everywhere at this point. You know what would be beautiful is if we saw Gengar, Ghastly, and Haunter. Uh-oh. It's going to be a Golbat. It's going to be Golbat, folks. And this, or it's Tentacruel. Goodness gracious. This is a rare meme, folks. This is a very rare meme. Extremely rare meme due to the fact that Earthquake is super effective against Tentacruel. This RNG is all over the place. This is very rare meme right here for y'all. You guys are seeing something beautiful. And it's Golbat. So, we are going to switch over to Jolteon due to the fact that there's no point.
Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon. Oh, it's Jolteon.
It's the worst RNG. We are confused. So here we go.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
It's confused. And it's going to hit himself, of course. RNG. Everywhere. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, a horrible freak! The move failed. The heated battle rages on. Here it comes.
It's going to hit 70% chance. And it does. Super effective. Very good. Very good.
Gone. It's
All right. So last up is Ghastly. We're not going to switch out. We're just going to roll out with Thunder here.
difference in the number of remaining Pokemon.
It's going to be okay. 0 IQ AI.
We're down to the last Pokemon.
And the funny part is, you would think
Remaining Pokemon
this is the person
count
is a medium, so you would think that they would know what to do.
How's that?
They would see things coming, but no, of course they don't.
What's this?
How can a scream even take?
What is that?
I do not know. I don't know. Jolteon is just.
Furious battle. Savage attack.
Unfortunately, we get past the confusion, and all of the thunders that get past the confusion do hit. We're rolling on to Sabrina. Now, the Sabrina fight has changed on Nyx's guide, but again, I'm using consistent strats, so we're going to roll out with Moltres, Electrode, and Taurus. Fire Blast, obviously, being the key there. The main reason why we do it is because of Executor. Because Executor is just, he's such a tank. He's such a problem. So And a crit to start out, of course. You know, RNG gods saying not today. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is bad. This is very bad.
What's this? A decent hit.
All right, we're getting through. Yep, Kadabra, Alakazam are both faster than Moltres, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Electrode here.
The heated battle rages on.
Because I want to save Moltres just in case we do see Exeggutor.
Here's a Pokemon tree.
For whatever reason, they decided to make Electrode and... Or not Electrode, they made Alakazam and Kadabra super fast. It doesn't make much sense. Why with the crit? What is happening? Okay, we're going to use self-destruct here. Just get out of this situation. I don't know what this RNG is. It's so awful. I wasn't gonna risk it there with Thunder. So we'll go over to Taurus. So we've got a Moltres on very low health. Marathon luck at its best, of course. Alakazam.
The Pokemon are
And yeah, we're gonna go with Fire Blast here.
What will it do? Nature death.
You can use Strength here as well, but that's the reason why I wanted to do that. I wanted to get that burn there.
Neither one is conceding,
And then we'll use Strength now.
What's that? That's a good hit.
Ugh. Hopefully we can get through this.
Vigorous attack. A savage hit.
Good. Oh my, what?
Flying in this heated match.
We're not gonna get through this gym now.
What's this?
We're not going to make it through, all because of RNG, just the worst RNG on the planet, folks. This is just so bad. This is so awful. I hope you guys appreciate how bad this is. Like, this is just
It's one Pokemon against two now. The 10th battle.
what this is so bad. Yeah, this is it. Yep.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Wow.
Wow. Going down.
All right, we're just gonna move on to the next gym. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. I don't know what's happening at all. Like, I can't get through anything. This is just so bad. We're not gonna be able. We don't have enough time. Oh wait, I didn't want to re-enter. We're not going to be able to make it to the Elite Four. It's so bad. This is the worst. This is the worst RNG on the planet. I can't believe this. This is so bad. It's awful. This is so awful. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. Worst RNG ever.
Here
God.
comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
Anyway, moving on to the next gym. Psychic all the way through here.
Vigorous attack. Whoa, looks like a
Pokemon
bad
Stadium,
Pokemon
man. Just
goal.
killing them. What is happening? What is this?
Oh, toxic. The move failed to
Oh
click.
my god.
The heat
1
battle
HP.
rages
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
on. A
I don't know what to say. I really don't. This I should just be able to blaze through this.
Going down.
I'm telling you, this is so bad. Someone's literally placed a curse on me. This is so awful.
Oh, it's Ditto.
All right, so because it's Ditto, we're actually
The
going to
Pokemon
use
are entirely different
Seismic Toss here. And once he's transformed into Abra,
What now?
we're going to switch the attack.
Wow, it
We're going to
transformed.
switch it to
Sparks are flying in this heated match. They go
Wait a minute.
into battle.
oh, I read that wrong.
What's this? It didn't do
Not
much
supposed to.
damage.
That was bad. I'm telling you, I have no idea what's going on at all.
More resistance to physical.
So I've completely lost like all. I have lost all any semblance of understanding of what is happening with this game. Roll out with Seismic Toss.
A decent hit.
7 HP. Are you joking? Oh my gosh, this run is cursed. This is an awful run, folks. I apologize.
Neither one
So
is
bad.
succeeding an inch. Ah! Yeah,
Give me just
it's
a moment
hit.
here.
Oh, it's down. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon.
All right.
Oh, it's coughing.
We have a $21 donation from Anonymous, bringing us to the $1,200 mark. And they say, very entertaining run. This RNG is hilarious. Keep it up.
Well, I appreciate that someone appreciates the RNG. Because it's just so. This is just awful. This is so bad.
I was gonna ask, would you agree that it's hilarious? Maybe not so much.
I mean, from the standpoint of like how I've prepared for this, it's hilarious because I went through like 5 or 6 runs over the past month or so, where it's just like, okay, rolling through, I know what I'm doing, that sort of thing, and for the RNG to be just this bad, I hope that this is entertaining for everyone because I feel awful, but at the same time, you know, this is Pokemon Stadium. This is it. This is what happens. Rolling out with Articuno, Jinx, and Persian here. We'll switch over to Persian if necessary, but I don't think it will be. We'll roll out with that Ice Beam. Ice Beam, very good attack, of course. But I'm glad that people are sticking around. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, we also have a $5 donation from Cassandra, who says, a tribute to the RNG gods. Please give good RNG. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Hopefully that turns things around.
Hopefully the donations will. A crit! Oh boy, maybe it's not. I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I'm questioning my decisions here. But so far so good. Not too bad. Machoke, a little bit of a tank here. 2-hit KO. We're just praying that we don't see Kingler. But of course, you know, the RNG gods are against us. Let's see what happens here. Do we see Kingler? Do we see it? And we don't. So hopefully we don't see Kingler coming out the back here. But usually if we don't see Kingler second, you don't see him at all, typically.
There it goes. No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Because all the other mons are all one-hit KOs because, you know,
One-hit wonder.
poison and grass types
There's a distinct
and
difference
ice
in the number
don't
of
mix
remaining
well together.
Pokemon. Oh, it's Scyther.
And there you go. Scyther, I
The
believe,
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
is a fast boy, and he will hit first. Yep, I was right.
Powerful strike.
Slash always crits. I don't know why they put crit for Slash, because it always crits, because it's
Perfect day.
I don't know. Decisions made with Pokemon Stadium 1. Someone asked when Pokemon Stadium 3 was coming out. I believe that's what Coliseum was. Maybe, maybe not.
There goes
I do not know. Anyway, moving on. Juggler is this is a good one because it's all based off of what the first Pokemon is, whether we use Explode or not, whether we keep Electrode in the game or not. We're gonna go Electrode, Persian, and Nidoking. Electrode first because if we see Slowbro, we'll self-destruct. But if we see anyone but Slowbro, we'll self-destruct here. We're going to be hoping for a crit. So we will self-destruct here. Did not get the Slowbro that we wanted. We like to use Thunder because Slowbro, obviously, partially water type. No crit. So we will be switching to Persian. Thunderbolt and Double Edge is what we're going to roll out with here.
This is a wild one from the word go.
Yep. And that's the one thing. So the one interesting thing about Pokemon Stadium is that it kind of stepped away from what the other games do, which is when you go into a stadium, you know, you have nothing but that type throughout the gym. This, you have to completely customize the teams for the gym because it's not one type. It's a bunch of different types. So for instance, here you have the potential to have a Drowsy, Kadabra, Mr. Mind, Hypno, Abra, or a Slowbro. All of them are psychic types. Going to use Thunderbolt here.
Pokemon are entirely different types.
But I mean, look at the last type. I mean, the last trainer, Tamer. Oh, crit! Very nice, very nice. Not too bad. Uses Mimic. Not going to be effective though because you're on 44 HP against Thunderbolt. Bad decision. Bad decision there. But yeah, I mean, other than the first, which had Coughing, Grimer, Wheezing. I mean, it had Sand Slash potentially. It had Scyther, Ivysaur, and Machoke, and with the Tamer, and then with Juggler, you've got all these psychic types. So I don't know. It goes in and out. It kind of depends. Double Edge against Hypno
The remaining Pokemon
to end it out.
The 10th battle continues.
It will be a 3-hit KO, unfortunately, unless we get a crit here. I guess the point was to make it more difficult to where, like, you can't just roll into Brock's gym with water types. And you can't just walk into Misty's gym with water type or electric types. I'm not sure. Pin Missile only hits twice. That's fine. We're gonna finish it up here with another Double Edge. Let's see if we get an unnecessary crit here. Unnecessary crit. Nope, no unnecessary crit. That's fine. All right, Koga, one of the easier gym leaders. Just gonna walk through with our Psychic types and our Nidoking, just in case we need him. We don't typically need him. Jinx and Abra typically do the job just fine. Koga, one of the easier gyms. So Jinx, Abra, Nidoking. That first run through of Giovanni was 100% my fault, but the rest of this, I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know what to tell you. Poison type, so Psychic obviously going to be very, very useful here. So we'll go Psychic and then we'll go Ice Punch. Ice Punch is faster, Psychic is more powerful. If we can get a crit along the way, it'll be good. But we go Psychic to see if we can get that crit. And it's more powerful. And then, of course, we hit the Ice Punch.
The heated battle rages on.
Typically losing Jinx here, so we'll move over to Abra and use Psychic with Abra. But usually not a problem. I hope everyone else is doing well today, by the way. Again, we'll go Psychic and Ice Punch. Very simple gym, not hard. Jinx very fast, which is good. Let's hope for a crit. Not in this situation. Do have the potential to lose Jinx with this Double Edge here. And she will go down. But Abra is in the back end there. No big deal. And then, of course, we got Nidoking if we need to.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Abra.
Yeah, this is pretty bad RNG, not gonna lie.
How will the type difference affect that?
And there again, I'm hitting that A button, but I'm hitting it too fast, so it's not going through correctly. No big deal.
That's the weak spot. Wow.
But yeah, this is, I mean,
There's only one
in a lot of different speed runs, you have some amount of RNG. This is very heavy RNG, but the RNG is kind of outweighed by the by how chill of a run it is. It's very relaxed. Like, I'm just hitting buttons and relaxing, reading chat, laying back, that sort of thing. Critical hit there at the end to finish off Koga. So we've got at least 2 gyms in our pocket now, which is good. Able to get through at least 2 gyms. I will not waste anyone else's time. The rest of these are pretty simple. Erica can cause a problem, but typically does not. But then again, you know what? I've been wrong before. And of course, we've got all these teams set up for each particular gym. Sometimes we'll use the same team twice. And I totally picked the wrong team here, so we're going to step out. Because I picked the wrong team. Reading chat, not knowing what I'm doing.
Gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
All right, it's fine. Loses maybe a minute. No big deal. We've already lost like 20, so no big deal. This is fine. We're all doing okay. We want to pick the first one. Now we can go through, because we're going to roll out with Articuno. Jigglypuff wasn't a great start anyway, so that's what I'm going to say. You know what? Jigglypuff isn't what we want to start off with. Bad RNG. We want better RNG here. So, Jigglypuff, here we go. Articuno. We get Jigglypuff again. Oh well. We're just going to roll out with Ice Beam. Hopefully we can get a freeze here. 32 HP. Double edge. That's okay. No big deal. Just using Ice Beam again. Ice Beam and Thunder are the 2 most used moves in this game just because of how powerful they are and how versatile they are. So, how do I have the mons that we have? So, you use rentals in this game, and you pre-save all of your Pokemon. Tuffet, Wigglytuff can be a problem here. We'll see how it goes. But you prep all of your teams ahead of time, based on what you need. And again, sometimes you'll use the same team twice. And this is why Wigglytuff can be a problem. We are paralyzed. So, of course, again, RNG not on our side, which is not optimal. Thunder, it's quote-unquote super effective. Again, the legendary bird types are kind of tanks when it comes to these different attacks. Able to get past that paralyze, and will get Wigglytuff out of the way. So off to a good start with this second trainer. We're turning it around. We're turning it around. We're making it work, folks. We're making it work. And this is why we have Articuno. Articuno very, very, very good against these grass poison types. Super effective. I'm going to sneeze here, folks. God bless me. I have a very terrible, a very sensitive nose. I'm not entirely sure if the rentals are weaker. There is the potential for that though, because they're not really. The big thing is that you can't customize them. You basically you get what you get. All right, Cloister, Jinx, and Articuno. The reason why I pick out Cloister is that we use self-destruct to start because of Sea King. We're hoping here for a crit because Sea King kind of a tank. No crit, not too bad though, but we're just trying to get him to low health because him and Staryu are kind of an issue when it comes to this particular beauty.
It has to make up for lost ground.
Yeah, so you could hook your game up, and you can hook your N64 controller up with a pack, and then plug your game in. You can import your Pokemon from other generations. So we will be using Psychic here. Typically, you use our Ice Punch. I only used Ice Punch with that Sea King because it's a quicker move. I'm trying to roll through this a little bit faster because we are obviously having problems with this run. But yeah, you can import your Pokemon. You know, unfortunately, you can only do it with Pokemon the first generation because second gen Pokemon don't appear in this. So, and this is the problem here with Staryu. This is. Fortunately, he didn't use recovery. Used Hydro Pump, which is fine. Again, pretty bad RNG, but no big deal. That's fine. We're rolling through. Again, as we're getting through this, please make sure to donate on the hour. We're technically on the hour and 20-minute mark. We are going to use Ice Punch here. Ice attacks very good against Dragon types, obviously. Please make sure to donate. We're trying. We have a huge goal here. Got plenty of time, but if you can donate, make sure to do so. Good cause. Help out our veterans. Stack up. We're stacking up the speed here. We're not exactly stacking up speed in this particular run, but overall we're stacking up speed. Rolling out with Articuno, Cloister, and Jinx here again. That Ice Beam, very OP. Very, very OP. Chansey, for whatever reason, in my experience, has a very high chance of being frozen. Like 3 out of 4 times I've frozen Chansey. And the problem with Chansey is that she can incapacitate you. She can do multiple things. There's many things that she can do. Crit! Hopefully, though, she's gonna use Sing. Please don't make us fall asleep. Failed. Very good. That's a good thing. That's good. So we do outspeed her, so we get to use Ice Beam again. Please freeze her. Please. RNG gods. Not on our side. At all. Sing again. We're going to hope for it to not work. It does work. We're going to go to Cloister now and use self-destruct. And we're going to clean.
Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon.
We're going to clean with Jinx.
What's this? Oh! How will the SWAT Pokemon
Want to make sure to hit
fight?
self-destruct. Taking my time a little bit here.
Self-destruct!
Crit when you don't need it, of course. Sing again? No.
Going down!
And we will switch over to Jinx now.
Wow, they're down! of Pokemon.
And we will use, if we see Marowak, we'll use Ice Punch, but the rest will use Psychic.
Oh, it's Parasect.
Could kind of go either way with
Pokemon are entirely
Parasect,
different
but
types. What's
the
that?
announcer in this game is a legend. Absolutely legendary.
What now? There, it's a hit.
You know what? I'm going to roll the dice here. We're going to use Ice Punch. We're just going to do it. Why not? Why not? Marathon run.
There it goes.
Let's go for it. Super effective. Here we go. There we go. Good. We're out of here. We are gone.
Going down.
We're rolling on now.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Nidorino.
Go ahead and use
The
Psychic
remaining
once
Pokemon
again.
stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues. A Psychic Blast. Super effective.
I think this announcer was what every 5.
What'll it do?
Folks, I don't know what to tell you. This game just does not like me at all. 5 HP. Really?
Either one is
Really?
completing an inch.
Anyway, Ice Punch to finish it off.
Oh, Ice Punch.
And we're moving on to Erica. Now, Erica can be a problem because of Fire Blast. We're going to use that with Moltres.
Battle.
Moltres, of course, has Fire Blast, and we see how Fire Blast worked earlier for us. So hopefully we don't have that problem here. Moltres, Articuno, and Jinx.
It's on. The battle
We'll use
against
that
Erica.
that Ice Beam, but of course that Fire Blast is going to be the best possible move that we can
What
use.
strategy is the key to victory?
And Articuno does outspeed everyone if we have a problem when it comes to Moltres.
Fire Blast.
Good start. Unnecessary crit.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild
So we're
one
on
from the
our
word
way.
go.
1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, it's Vileplume.
Vileplume.
This is a fight between two different types
Again,
of
a
Pokemon.
little bit of lag there, trying to hit the A button. That's the one thing with this game. I mean, the only real problem is when you hit the A button and your attack is, if it lags a little bit, you miss the press, even though you're pressing it. I've had to press like 7 times one time to actually get it to go through. But anyway, 2 down, 1 to
There's a
go.
distinct difference in
Having
number
pretty
of
good-
remaining Pokemon.
Pretty good RNG right now.
Oh, it's Gloom.
Gloom,
The remaining Pokemon
giving that
count is
death
3
stare
to
there.
1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that?
And 3 for 3 with Fire Blast.
Gone!
This is exactly what you want to see.
Wonder.
Surge, Misty, and Brock,
That's it.
all super easy,
Winner.
all very simple, not difficult to get through. So, pretty much a cakewalk from here on out. That's why we do the reverse, is because if we need to reset, we can. Because those first couple of gyms are very difficult and have a lot of RNG involved. This, from here on out, pretty simple. Brock's gym, obviously the easiest. Going to roll out with Zapdos, Jolteon, and Dugtrio. Again, I kind of step away from what the what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have Taurus. I like Dugtrio because of how fast he is. Speed with Dugtrio is very good. And when it comes to Pikachu and Raichu with Surge, they both know Surf. And Dugtrio knows Dig, which is very, very effective against Pikachu and Raichu. So you can use Dig before they use Surf and get past that. due to the fact that Surf is, for whatever reason, very powerful. Thunder working first try. Let's see if Thunder works again here with our Zapdos. Fun fact, Articuno, uno, Spanish for one. Zapdos, dos, Spanish for two. Crit! Fortunately, again, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. Trace is 3. All of them are tanks, which is why, again, we use them. Super effective. Works this time. He will PB. No, I won't. Absolutely no, I won't.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I appreciate everyone sticking around. I hope everyone's having a good time appreciating the terrible RNG. I hope the rest of the speedrunners who are participating in this event don't have as terrible of a time as I am having here. Attack misses. So currently we are 2 for 5. Crab Hammer. Not too much of a problem again. There we go. So 3 for 6, about 50% there. Even though you're supposed to have 70% hit rate. But everyone just looks past that, so no worries. Moving on. Next one. We're going to be relying on Nidoking from here on out. Earthquake is just, it's too powerful. It's too OP against the rest of these opponents. If we do need to, we'll switch out. And again, I'm kind of stepping away from what the Nyx's guide says. Nyx says to have a Nidoking, a Diglett, and a Taurus. I prefer having a Nidoking, Electrode, and Taurus, just in case. I like having Electrode self-destruct. It's just a good backup just in case something does happen. Typically nothing happens though in this gym. Self-destruct is always good to have in the back pocket though, just because if your Pokemon goes down, you can switch to Electrode, and then you can use self-destruct. That way you're evenly matched with the last one, and typically the last Pokemon isn't too hard.
We might be in for a one-sided affair.
Porygon, the only really problem Pokemon here. 93%, 51.3% chance of a one-hit KO with this.
There it goes.
It's not going to happen though. You got to get that crit in there. So it's going to be for sure a 2-hit KO. Well, actually, 93% chance for a 2-hit KO. We do have the potential to get a 7%. And you know what? This run has been so bad that 7% is a very distinct possibility.
Savage attack. A savage hit. And it's down.
So no problems here. 93% chance on our side.
There's a distinct difference in the number
Very,
of
very
remaining
good.
Pokemon. Oh, it's
Magnemite, good to see.
the remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Have the potential to see
How's that? That's what we
others, but Magnemite coming out, that's good. And
it's a one-hit wonder.
we are set.
And
All
there
good.
goes the battle.
Could have seen a Pikachu, could have seen a Voltorb or an Electabuzz. Next one, again, we're going to go ahead and roll out with Nidoking. If Nidoking goes down, we'll go to Diglett because there's a potential to see Ponyta. Ponyta can cause problems. Typically doesn't, though. So, not too worried. Not too worried at all. Again, Brock, Misty, Surge Gym's very simple. Again, ground attacks very effective against fire types. Super effective. No problems. No problems at all.
Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
Keeping it going.
Female.
Nidoran female.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3.
Again, just using Earthquake. Pretty simple, not difficult.
Savage attack. No,
Crit.
this Pokemon
Very
was
nice to
wrong.
see. Very, very nice.
Down.
And
That
she
is
goes
bad
down.
luck. There's a distinct
Last but not
difference in the
least,
number of
who are we
remaining
gonna see?
Pokemon.
Who is it gonna be? Charmander. We could have seen a Charmeleon.
The remaining Pokemon
Do
count
have the
is
potential to see a
3-1.
Charmeleon. Not this time, though. Okay, so Surge. Surge has a couple of options here
It's doubly effective.
as far as that goes. We will be switching to Electro probably first due to the fact that Voltorb and Electro do
There goes the battle.
use that self-destruct, and we want to kind of save Nidoking if we can. Couple different options when it comes to that. Again, I kind of step away from what Nyx tells us to do in his guide. I use, again, Nidoking, Electrode, and Diglett. So, if we do see a Voltorb or Electrode and he goes down due to a crit, I will pull out Diglett. If he doesn't, I will go ahead and pull out
The challenger benefits
Nidoking.
the battle Pokemon
So we will go
with
ahead and
one.
hope that Voltorb doesn't crit Electrode here in this situation.
Oh, and a rough Pokemon change.
Of course, again, as we've seen
Oh, it's electric.
throughout this game, the RNG is not on our side, and it won't be a crit. So good thing here. We can use self-destruct.
Going down.
We will be able to self-destruct, which is good.
Already.
And then we'll switch to Nidoking.
Oh, it breaks you. It has to make up for lost ground. The remaining Pokemon count
Again,
is
making sure
3-2.
just to hit the right button.
This battle
Marathon
is still
run.
up in
We
the
can get a
air.
crit here.
It's self-destruct.
That'd be great. Don't get the crit, unfortunately.
Wow.
Which is
Going
fine. No worries.
down.
No big deal.
That defeat means a
We'll switch to
Pokemon
Nidoking.
swap. Here's a Pokemon swap. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
The only reason why I'm switching to Nidoking here is because he's probably going to go down to the two Surfs.
Pokemon
But
looks wrong.
the Earthquake
Earthquake.
and then going down to the second Surf,
That's the weak spot.
it wastes a little less time than switching to Doug Trio and waiting for that dig to happen.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Also, I like Nidoking. I like him. Magnemite, and this is the other reason. You have the potential to see Magnemite.
The remaining Pokemon
So very, very lucky there. Very lucky. Had Pikachu come out, Nidoking would have probably gone down to Surf, and then we would put out Doug Trio. But we get Magnemite instead, which is the other reason why we pull out Nidoking in this situation, is because it's just faster. Just is. And Surge goes down just like that. Moving on to Misty. Misty has been moved around a little bit in the order as far as the fastest strategy, because she, for whatever reason, her gym just causes a problem for everyone. The entire Pokemon Stadium Discord just despises Misty because of her gym and how it operates. It's just not a good. It's such a difficult gym. Gonna roll out with Gengar, Jolteon, and Nidoking. And we're just gonna roll out with Thunderbolt.
Here's the first opponent of
Reason why we roll out with
Zero.
Thunderbolt:
A decisive victory
weaker
is
opponents.
expected.
Weaker opponents,
They go
Thunderbolt
into battle host.
works just fine, so we don't want to worry about that Thunder missing.
Wrong.
And the other problem
The trainer do now.
with the Misty Gym is this second trainer, this female, this junior female. And I'll explain once we get there because junior female is the worst. We do not like this second trainer in Misty's gym, and it's the reason why she's been moved up higher onto the list because, again, we're trying to take on the gym leaders that are hardest first and that we have the most difficulty with. That way we're able to reset faster. Because obviously earlier gyms typically are easier, but for whatever reason, Misty's gym is just a pain. It's just not fun. And you'll see why in a moment. And of course the RNG has been terrible this entire run, so of course you know it'll be not on our side.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
War Turtle.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3
Very
to 1.
simple, not hard. It's all water types this first one. War Turtle will dig.
How's that? Perfect game.
But we're going to take him out, which is good. 97.4% chance
And there goes
to die from a dig if he does that. He didn't this time. A wasn't able to get past my Thunderbolt. Let's go. A speed run. We're actually making through something. Okay. This next trainer. It's just the worst. We're going to go Electrode, Zapdos, and Jolteon. Electrode, Zapdos, Jolteon. And here's the reason why. If we see Seadra or Pidgey, we're going to use Thunder. If we see anyone else, we're going to self-destruct.
strong effort to win.
And here's the problem. 70% chance with that Thunder, right? If this misses,
Here it comes.
we're going to have some serious issues, folks. Thank God that hit. That usually misses. So this is an accuracy drop gem. Every single Pokemon on this team will drop your accuracy. Seadra, you know, and Pidgey, and just everyone. All of these Pokemon will drop your accuracy somehow. We'll use self-destruct here, hope for a crit. And then we're switching to, and it's a crit! And it's a crit, folks. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Now, typically, you would have Haunter and Scyther there, but I chose not to have either of them. I'm going to go ahead and pull out Jolteon just in case. Just in case, because Jolteon has a little bit more widespread of a move set. Jigglypuff. We'll go ahead and use Thunder here. So that's good. That's good to see. This is what you want to see. And that will hit, which is good. 4. Flash. Gonna lower my... Oh, it missed! And we'll go ahead and use Double Kick. That way it for sure hits, and that way we for sure get past this one. This is the best luck I've ever had with this gym, by the way. So the luck is now back on our side. This is the hardest part of this gym, is this trainer. Accuracy drop can be absolutely deadly. That's the best I've ever done in that gym. And we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, unfortunately, for the time that I've been live, so we probably will not be able to make it to the Elite Four. I'll attempt to get through to the Elite. I'll take a shot at it, maybe, but I don't want to take up too much time. We've already had such a bad time here. We're gonna go Jolteon, Zapdos, Gengar. From here on out, Thunder, Jolteon and Thunder is just too powerful. It's too good. And of course, I would typically have a Thunder counter, but we don't have that, obviously. So, and it will hit. Moving on. So far, so good.
There's been major action already. Oh, it's Omanite.
But yeah, I don't want to take up anyone else's time. We've had a poor experience with the RNG. RNG has not been on our side. And it's still not on our side, but fortunately we don't have that accuracy drop here. Just have the spike cannon, which will hit 5 times, which is the max that you can hit. So it will cause significant damage, and it will eat up some time. Not too bad, but it's just the worst that could possibly happen with that pin missile. Second one will hit, which is good.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Last up.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
Polymer.
Poliwhirl.
Poly Whirl.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The
Again, we're
battle
just
has
going to hit
become
Spam
one-sided.
Thunder. That's pretty much it.
Thunder.
Hope for a hit. It will hit, and we're moving on to Misty, where we will once again spam Thunder.
Down.
Because it's just too overpowered. It's too powerful.
And there goes the battle.
Too powerful. I hope everyone's having a good time, though. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Pretty underwhelming speed run. Terrible, terrible, terrible RNG. And we're gonna roll out again with Jolteon. Jolteon, Zapdos, and Gengar. Spam Thunder.
Cerulean Gym Leader and the Maiden of Water Pokemon.
Again, just a reminder, please, please, if you can, donate. Stacking up, we are stacking up some speed. We're actually stacking up a lot of time here. Crit to start. Very nice. Very nice. Exactly what you want to see. Again, donating to a good cause here. Our veterans, they need our help coming back from duty. Dealing with PTSD, dealing with looking for a job. I know the homeless rate of our veterans is just it's very high. It's too high. Any homeless veteran is a homeless veteran that shouldn't be homeless. So helping out with that, and of course helping out with those coming back with purple hearts on their they're getting that purple heart medal. They need our help. So if you can donate, please do. Please donate for the RNG. Jolteon does have the potential to go down here if we do not hit this Thunder. And it will hit. Thank the RNG gods. Kekona, amen. Definitely. Fortunately going down. So Jolteon does have the potential to go down here. 70% chance, of course, with that Thunder. Misty giving us some problems. No biggie though. We have 2 Pokemon back up. And Thunder will hit. So we're moving on to Brock, the easiest gym in the whole castle. Really the only problem that you can have with Brock is that first trainer, because we'll use Moltres just for speed purposes, and of course Moltres knows that Fire Blast, and Fire Blast can sometimes miss because of the accuracy rate. But we're gonna roll out here. We'll probably finish up here, just because I do not want to waste anyone's time. And I want to make sure that other runners have the opportunity to show off their runs. I was given the opportunity to show off Pokemon Stadiums, a run that I love, again, because it's just so chill, it's relaxing. You don't have to do too much, and while the RNG is awful, it's fun because you can just talk, you can just chat, that sort of thing, right? We'll see if Fire Blast works here, and it will. First try, let's see if we get 3 out of 3 on Fire Blasts. So far, so good.
Challenger action already. Oh, it's Butterfree.
Buttery.
The
It's a
remaining
buttery
Pokemon
Butterfree.
count is 3-2. This battle is still
Fire
up
Blast
in the
once
air.
again. No big deal. Just blazing on through.
Whoa,
2 for
that's a
2.
bad Pokemon
See if we can
choice.
go 3 for 3 here.
Wow, take it
Fire
down
Blast
with
again.
one
OP
hit.
against bug types.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon. Oh, it's
Kakuna. Kakuni.
the remaining Pokemon count is
Very good, here we go.
3-1.
Fire
The
Blast.
battle has become
RNG.
one-sided.
With our gods on our side, do we get 100% accuracy with Fire Blast? And we do.
Gone! It's
Okay,
a one-hit
Kakuna is
wonder.
last. It's OP move. It's an
And
OP
there
move.
goes the
So we got
battle.
3 for 3 there, fortunately. From here on out, it's pretty simple. Articuno with the Ice Beam to roll out with these next 2 trainers. Very easy gym. Typically, you can get this gym done in about 8 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I think I can get this done in about 8.5 minutes typically.
Stay calm to earn victory.
Ice Beam, here we go.
Ice Beam. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Really, the only problem here is going to be if we get an Ekans or a Zubat. Can have a potential to have a problem with those two, but typically it's pretty fine.
Oh, it's Gloom.
Gloomy, that wide
The
eye,
Pokemon
giving the
are
death stare.
entirely different types.
Ice Beam once again,
Savage attack.
rolling out,
No,
super
this
effective.
Pokemon looks wrong.
No problems there.
Gone. It's a one-hit wonder. There's a distinct difference in the number of
Hope everyone
remaining
appreciates
Pokemon.
the announcer.
Oh,
Zubat.
Zubat. The
Shouldn't be a
remaining
problem,
Pokemon count
but
is 3-1. The battle
can
has
waste a
become
couple
one-sided.
seconds here, potentially. Usually doesn't.
There it goes. That's the weak spot.
And just like that, we are out of here.
Take
We're
it
done.
down with one
On
hit.
to the next
There
one.
goes the battle.
Junior male, junior boy, junior whatever you want to call him. Lad with the angry face there. He's angry that I beat him. It's too bad, so sad. You had bad Pokemon. You should have picked better Pokemon. That's just the long and short of it. Articuno, Starmie, and Vaporeon. Ice and water type team here.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right
Again,
after
just
this.
rolling out with that Ice Beam. Diglett to start. Not great because Diglett will be faster. If we see Dugtrio, which is a potential, again, it's just a time sink a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. You usually don't have a problem getting out of this trainer with
Close. The word
Ice Beam. Unnecessary crit, as usual.
that was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
It's just a time. Again, it's just about time. That's it. Geodude. Gonna go
This
down
is a
very
fight
quickly
between
here
two different types of Pokemon.
with this Ice Beam.
Savage attack.
So we don't want to see Dugtrio
This
last.
Pokemon looks wrong.
Because again, Dugtrio is faster,
That didn't take much.
just for speed purposes.
There's a
Just
distinct
passing
difference
the
in
world
number
record
of
mark
remaining
now.
Pokemon.
Again, a 134, and we do see that Dugtrio last. So again, just a little bit of a time sink. No big deal. Gonna use Mimic. Not gonna do anything. It's gonna mimic Sky Attack for some reason. That'd be interesting to see a Dugtrio use Sky Attack.
How's that? That's the weak spot.
Comment in the chat what you think Dugtrio looks like underneath the ground.
And there
last we have Brock. Brock the Rock. And we're gonna roll out with Starmie. Starmie, Bubble Beam. It's all rock types. Starmie, Vaporeon, and Jinx. The only thing here is if we see Kabutops or Omanyte, we will use Thunder, which is why we have Starmie, because he knows Thunder. But we're gonna probably, as long as we see Onix, Graveler, Cubone, or Vulpix, we'll be using Bubble Beam. Vulpix, interestingly enough, can survive one Bubble Beam unless it crits. I've seen it before.
This is a wild one from the word go.
And what we don't want to see is Kabutops and Omanyte. We do have Omanyte here, which
The remaining Pokemon
he
now
can
split
survive
into
one
two.
Thunder.
This battle is still
Usually
up
as a
in the
two-hit KO. We really want to see Buto. And the crit! So we will get through Omanyte one try. Thank you. Very, very lucky there.
I think this $5 donation from Pedro Pereira had something to do with that crit, because he says, "Let's help boys, poggers." Thank you for the help. That crit was probably dedicated to you. Would you say so?
I would agree with that. That $5 was dedicated to that crit, helping us get past. Let's hope that the RNG gods are on our side, and they are. We are able to get through Brock's gym as quickly as possible.
It's a one-hit wonder.
And unfortunately, we're looking at 5 minutes into the 2-hour mark. And I think I'm going to stop there just because I don't want to take up anyone's time. I want to be respectful to the other speedrunners. I want to be respectful to everyone else. I want to be respectful to GSA here. Again, I apologize. Terrible luck here. And I don't think we could take on the Elite Four if we wanted to. It's going to take a little bit longer, and the RNG is horrible when it comes to, when it comes to Lance in particular. I will stop there, though. Again, just respecting everyone's time. Please make sure to check out the speed runs, though, of Pokemon Stadium that are on YouTube. Very good times. It's a lot of fun. I have my time up on YouTube, Scotchandtieguy. Speed runs on YouTube, again, just please donate today. Okay, this is all about charity. This is all about giving back to our veterans. They put their lives on the line. Their families put themselves on the line. They deal with the stress of having a person go out, and the stress of knowing whether or not that person is going to come back, right? So please donate. Again, veterans coming back with PTSD, coming back with Purple Hearts, that medal showing that they've been injured, coming back with disabilities and trying to search for jobs, that sort of thing. This is all to help that, so please donate. And before I go, I do want to plug something myself, if you don't mind. Thero, my good buddy Thero, I apologize, I have a stutter. My good buddy Thero and I have fired up a podcast a couple months ago. We had to drop it a little bit, but we are firing it up again. It is called the Gaming Dads Podcast. Check out my Twitter for that. I'll link it to you guys. We have it on YouTube. We're firing it back up. We're putting stuff together. We're making it better than it was before. So please check that out. We are working really hard to put it together, and we unfortunately had to drop it, but we really enjoyed doing it before, and just it would mean so much if you guys checked that out, and did that. Again, youtube.com/gamingdadspodcast. I'll plug the URL here in the stream if it's okay. But yeah, I thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Again, I apologize to everyone for the bad RNG, but I want to wish good luck to GSA. Thank you so much for having me on this charity stream. Good luck. luck with the charity, and good luck to the rest of the runners throughout the rest of the day. And take it easy. Thank you so much.